Beep. Alright, I think everything looks like it's okay. I think I'm gonna plug this for the PlayStation. Okay, right. I got a little scared there. Not gonna lie, I got a little scared there. I forgot I had that on my trophy hunting account. Alright, we're gonna try this again now. There we go. Okay, I don't think there's going to be too much going on in this particular part. I think it's just strictly we're going to be grinding. What we were doing before, we were trying to get the... Let me see. No, kitty cat. I'm thinking. Fists for her? That's a little weird. Huh. These were so disappointing. Not exactly sure how long I'm going to be doing this for. Guess until I get a little sleepy. But I do wanted to stream a little bit more this week. And it's been a little bit since I went back to Disgaea. Whoa. Do I have? Yeah, I do. Okay. This doesn't tell you the thing, does it? Let's see. Let me check something. I don't remember. I feel like we got the Hogmiser ending. Maybe. Because I was going to go ahead and get the Hogmiser ending. But I'm fairly certain we already done that. Oh, that's right. Session 1 was like 5 hours long. It might be in that part. Until we got the mid-boss ending. Maybe we didn't get the Hogmiser ending. I'm also been, I'm getting a little confused because I'm also, in my spare time, I've been playing Disgaea DS. And maybe I'm just getting mixed up about the two that I've been doing back and forth. I've been alternating between Disgaea DS and Fire Emblem Awakening in my spare time because, I've been replaying those for the top RPG list I'm doing. Because unfortunately, I don't really have a means of streaming DS and 3DS games. I know there's there's stuff you can get to do that. I'm not too sure how emulation works with DS. I don't know if that's really reliable. 3DS, it's just, I don't even know if there's really good emulation for 3DS at all, truth be told. So, pretty much, I'm relegating those handhelds to just, my off time. Most of what I've been doing is I've been just playing those, laying in bed, just trying to fall asleep. I just, play those for an hour or so. Or, you know, where I'm up somewhere for a couple hours and, you know, I just have a time to, you know, I got some chill time just playing those. Okay, looks like we did not get the Hogmiser ending in a previous stream. I don't believe. I'm checking a letter session. I'm sorry, I apologize. This is just taking a little bit. I need to actually make a checklist for Disgaea 1 complete about everything that I've done so far to avoid this. I think session 12 was nothing but item world stuff. Maybe. Did a little bit of the story to get Flan, I remember that. Yeah, it looks like I did not get Hogmiser's ending. So I guess we need to concentrate on that then. Ally kills 0. Okay. I think it's 50 for Hogmiser's ending. Oh, right. Forbidden. We'll just try to build up his sword a little bit. So we should be at 18? Yeah, okay. I'm fairly certain it's 50. I know in the original version they were higher, but they kind of decreased it with later ports, if I'm not mistaken on that. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll concentrate on getting the, both the Hogmeister ending and the, other Banderas ending. Because I don't remember getting either one of those. I think my kitty cat's pouting a little bit. She was trying to sit in my lap earlier before stream, and she was for a little bit, and then I had to, set up the stream, and I think she's a little upset. She's got her back turned towards me. Oh, it's alright, kitty cat. She's comfy, though. She's got her whole futon over there for her. We'll just save these for right now. Yeah, did I? I got such a short memory. Ooh, excuse me. We'll need that for later. Maybe. I don't know. I guess I'm a bit of a hoarder when it comes to RPGs, truth be told. I am definitely one of those guys who will save the elixirs in Final Fantasy games and never use them. Even at the very final boss. Okay. Gotta double, triple check the requirements for this endings real quick. Just to see if they made a change for the complete edition, but I doubt it. $50 more ally kills before the end of Chapter 3. So there is a drive to get these endings, though. You do unlock songs for the music shop. Okay, so it does look like it's later ports. Same thing. 50 for the first, for the Flan ending, and then 50 for the Etna ending. Got it. Okay. That's what I was thinking. Can never be too sure, though. Yeah, I mean, we'll try to get the 2 endings. It shouldn't take too long. Then after that, I'll probably start working my way towards the money grinding spot again. Maybe, I don't know. There's so many directions you could go at this point. I think we need to do this one more time. Oh, no, we're good. Okay. I think I remember some sources saying Flan had to be included in one of the ally kills, but I don't think that's necessarily true. But first, we gotta get to that point. They actually have a recolor shop in this for the classes. I'm too sure on that. Probably not. I'm technically thinking, well, technically thinking, yeah, I'm technically thinking about it, but, technically I could go ahead and put this on my RPG list, I suppose, because it didn't beat the main campaign, but when it comes to this guy, you gotta put a little bit more into it. Excuse me. I don't know if Banana's artwork comes from another game, or her portrait art comes from another game or not. I don't recall seeing that particular one. X. It's a new one too for the collection. Oh yeah, we're definitely doing that one. For the EXP boost. For sure. She doesn't even have the range, or does she? Okay, she does. The gun range, at least. So this is the same.
How cruel! I can't let if worse comes to worse.
Ooh, kill.
Hold it! So, demons are evil. Fool! Of course they are! Then you leave me no choice. I shall defeat you! Good! Give it your best shot!
It is a pity that it has come to this.
Yes. The gate between the Netherworld and Celestia may remain forever sealed.
Womp womp. And that's just one of the endings you can get in the game early. Go ahead and make a text file here for I like this song too. So, I think we got the normal ending. And now we got the flan. Ending, and then we got the mid-boss ending. I'm fairly certain we got the mid-boss ending. I'll know for sure in just a moment. Without having to check the previous sessions. Man, I remember the difference. Like, it's like, I think it's just a line of difference between Bad Ending 1 and Bad Ending 2, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I remember getting that for the first time. I'm like, there is not much of a difference here at all. Fairly certain it wasn't that many. I don't know. It's been a little bit since I went for every single ending. And then now that we got to get the 2 Etna mode endings as well. So that means we have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 endings left to go, not counting the... Or counting the Etna mode endings. What I'm thinking is... Probably save the good ending for last. Well, no, because... I don't know. Like, Bad Endings 2 or 1 and 2, I think, are, like, really grindy. Because 1 involves doing the 100 bills by force. The other one was killing an item god in a legendary item. And at least 1 ally kill, that's funny. Oh, that's right. Bad Ending 2... No, okay. Bad Ending 2 is, and normal ending are, like, near identical. That's right. I think the last time I streamed Disgaea, we, gotten quite a bit of Disgaea 6 news. Do we actually have a release date for the state size over here? That is sooner than I thought it was. Holy cow, that is this month. Or is that the Japanese version? No, okay, that's the Japanese. Okay, Japanese, it's re-releasing this month. Okay, got it. Worldwide, it just says summer 2021, which I wish they were doing a PS4 version, state or worldwide. I don't see why they couldn't, maybe they'll do digital for worldwide in the PS. I don't know. I only say that because I don't have a Switch, and I'm not even sure when I'll get one. Because now there's talks again about another version of the Switch coming out, and I don't know. How do you start ending mode from a previous file, actually?
King Kridrevskoy.
Oh yeah, we gotta get the bonus characters again. What's it in this spear level right now? 11. Okay, it's got to be 25 before we can get longest. So now for the ending, when you get 1,000 ally kills. Or 1,000, oh my god. 100. 1,000? No, wait. Yeah, 1,000 won't come up to Disgaea 2 for one of the endings. But it's not ally kills, it's level kills, which... Later portions of Disgaea 2 makes it a little bit easier to get that point with monster characters. I'm kind of looking forward to streaming Disgaea 2 at some point. Which I don't know if I ever actually mentioned it at any point. But, the plan is, Disgaea 1 Complete is the one I'm going to be streaming. And then the other version of Disgaea PC, at some point I'm going to do just a traditional Let's Play format for that game. Because funny enough, I actually have parts of that streamed or recorded already. And I've been going back and forth if I want to... Oh yeah, that's right, you gotta do that. If I want to do the other NIS games in a stream format or not. I only say that because of the language barrier with some of them. I don't know. It's going to be a case-by-case basis, I suppose. We'll go ahead and do the ally kills now. Like, oh man, I need to get back to playing Angel's Present. I haven't really touched it yet. Yeah, Angel's Present is going to be in a Let's Play format. I just feel like that would be suited best because of the language barrier. So that would mean requires me to beat it once. So that way I can become more familiarized with that game. I think that's for the best. What's after that? Lay Persir Ragnarok's after that, if I'm not mistaken. That actually does have a translation? A fan translation? The PSP version, I should say. We did get the PS2 version in English. Censored, but we did get it. However, from what I understand, the DLC messes up the fan translation patch for the PSP. And funny enough, I actually do have some of the DLC for that game. All legal. You can actually buy it. I actually tested it out before. You can actually buy it on a PS3. Transfer the files on USB to your PC. And use it on a PSP emulator without no hassles. At least, that was a couple years ago when I tried that. And it worked completely fine. So more than likely, that's probably going to be a traditional Let's Play format, too. After that, I'm feeling like everything else can be streamed. Even if they are longer games for streaming sessions. I don't know, But I am, but regardless, whichever way I do it. Well, no, he's going to be a stream game. I'm really looking forward to replaying Disgaea 2 again, especially the PC version. I never played the PC version. Even more excited because the Japanese DLC that we never got is available for PC. At the time of me, just anybody who happens to catch the replay on YouTube, Vinny from Vinesauce did a stream wheel roulette thing of Steam games, which that was a good one. I like that he did that, and I've always had it in my head that I wanted to go through random Steam games, and I have done a couple random Steam games. I don't know. I might actually steal that wheel idea from him too. Like to be fair, I have done the wheel idea thing before. But that might actually be a good way of just doing random Steam games, because I do get quite a bit of them too. In fact, I probably need to go ahead and just donate all the extra Steam keys I got to them. To find something else, and then anybody on the Vinesauce team could use it for however way they want. I mean, I'm not using them. And I don't think any of my buddies kind of want those games, because they're like completely random games. Because what I used to do, and still kind of do from time to time, is I'll just go on eBay and there's like random Steam keys. And I'll just buy, I'll buy them from time to time and just get, like, the most random games. Heck, some of those Steam codes you get from games that you just cannot buy on Steam no more. Which is pretty funny. Oh, yeah. Go check on this real quick. Okay, yeah, I figured we did get the mid-boss ending. Is it just me or does Laharo's walking stride just look a little off? But I got so many Steam games, going back to that topic, that I just, I mean, they're just sitting there. I might as well check them out. And this previous winter sale that we had, oh my god, I bought so many Steam games. I bought $100 worth of Steam games, I'm not even gonna lie. Most of them are RPGs, I'll admit to that. I swear I know what I'm doing. Yeah, okay. I know the last time I did a random Steam game stream, I was kind of going to just order down the list of Steam games. But I wouldn't mind doing like a random wheel. But then again, I'm like, I don't know. Usually when it comes to stuff like that, it's just like, I'll just do it off stream and whatever comes up. That's what I do next. I think that's what I'm going to prefer to do, and just have that planned in advance. I don't know. I'm always flip-flopping on things. I'm never, like, focused on one thing. Which is why I got so many games I started and I haven't finished yet. Which is kind of funny, because I actually did a wheel before this. About, okay, what do I want to stream tonight? You know, for an hour or two. It was originally Superman. And then I realized the PS2 wasn't hooked up. The PS4 was. And I was like, well, if the PS4 is hooked up, I'm just going to play something on PS4. So then it became a matter of, well, shoot, I think Disgaea is the only thing PS4 that I've streamed, actually, now that I think about it. But that's why I did some Final Fantasy IX, recording earlier. Tomorrow, though, I don't know, or at some point. I don't know. I should say, I don't know what I'm going to be streaming next time, though. I messed up. I kind of want to power through some of the other games and get them done first before coming back to more Disgaea. But I don't know, I'm kind of flip-flopping, but I am trying to stay towards games that I've started, and not necessarily trying to start anything else new. Because not counting the challenge runs, I got 7 games currently going on. But to be fair, in my case, with one of those challenge runs, it's just difficult to stream because of the way that game is. Because even with this thing I've been using for Superman to do the streaming, it still doesn't work. Like, I have to hook up the converter box and all that, and... or upscaler. I don't know. It's... NAI's coded their games weird on PS2. I would like to get one of those, PS3s that can play PS2 games really well. That would be a dream, but they are crazy expensive. Or better yet, I would love, I would legitimately pay for a good bit of money if Sony was to release the a PlayStation system that plays that's like dedicated to just playing old games. And if they want to, they could connect like some kind of different version of PSN where you can download those older games from them personally, or you know, deals that you can do and whatnot. I would love that. Like, I would pay money for that if they did a system that could play PS1, PS2, and PS3 games. Plus, I'm not gonna lie, kind of wanting to get the new Xbox because of that. That is actually a plus. I don't know if it's compatible with every single Xbox game. I don't think so, but I think everything that I want to play from Xbox's past is compatible. Like, heck, I've been looking at my copy of Lost Odyssey for so many years now that I have not even touched. So many games. But hey, if I get through these other games I started, I can start going playing different games. Sorry, I can't remember if I healed or not. But the only game that is set in stone after going through the rest of the games is DMC. That one is for sure next. After that, not 100% sure. Like I'm thinking one thing, but then when I get to that point, I'm like, well, I want to play something else. Not gonna lie, I've been looking at Vinny, and how he streams his games and how he does his scheduling and whatnot, and I'm kind of taking cues from it because I think it's a good format. Like, that's why I started the whole 2-hour sessions, because I think that's a perfect time for, you know, normal sessions. And, well, truth be told, some Kami Johnny kind of does that too for his sessions. He does like 2-hour blocks. But that's really me in a nutshell. I look at other things and I can do that. And then do it in my weird own way. Or sometimes I'm just a blatant copycat. There is once, you know, once in a blue moon, I'll come up with the idea that I never commit to. And then, like, literally years later, somebody will have that exact same idea that I don't see anywhere else. And I'm like, huh. I should have acted on that. One good example of this is, funny enough, Dragon Ball Super. It is, granted, it's not an original idea. I'm sure other things have done it before too, but the stories that I have not written yet, I actually had planned like this. Each dimension was going to have its, like, they're going to come together to have this grand tournament kind of thing. And then Dragon Ball Super does this thing. I'm like, huh. Of course, mine's not exactly like how they did it, though. It's just funny with things like that. And I feel like there's been other ideas that I've come up with before that's happened, but again, purely coincidence. It's just how, you know, there's how many people on Earth. Somebody's, you know, 2 people are gonna have the same idea at some point. Like, a good example of this is the Berserk guy. The Berserk artist. Like, he was coming up with, Guts. I'm not too familiar with Berserk, so I apologize in advance. The main character has a mechanical arm, if I'm not mistaken. And then Evil Dead comes out, and Ash has a mechanical arm, and he's like, oh. I don't know, it's just funny stuff like that. I am gonna write those stories one day, god dang it, though. That's something on my bucket list. Of course, publishing a story nowadays is easier than ever, I feel like. Especially if you're just doing, like, if you want to put your stories digitally. I think that's, like, way easier nowadays than what it was back then. But I would still like to get a physical book published. Currently, I'm working, like, I got so many story ideas, but I'm focusing in on 2 right now. Both of them have got a little bit into them. I won't go too much into details about them, though, but, the basic idea is, one is based off of Dish Quest. Which is a funny thing that happened. And it's based on, like, internet escapades, I suppose, and just jokes and whatnot. And then the other one is like my take on a harem anime thing, but done tastefully, I guess. I don't know. That's always been me with my stories too. I've always liked to make bootleg stories. Like, heck, I actually... Did I ever finish that one? No, I don't think I finished it. No, actually, I think I did finish that one. I made a bootleg Harry Potter story. That I had a lot of fun writing that. Yeah, I did finish that one. Looking back at it, though, it's pretty cringe. But it's something I think could work after, you know, like, going back and, like, reworking it and whatnot. I want to say that one was finished. I feel like that one was finished. I'm second doubting myself because I remember picturing the ending for that. I actually don't know about that one. I've actually done very rough draft stories, like complete. Let's see. Not counting that one I was just talking about, the Harry Potter knockoff. I've done 1, 2, 3. Jeez, has it only been 3? And one of them's a short story. I think it's only been 3, if I'm not counting the Harry Potter knockoff story. The 2 that I completed that are really cringeworthy, that I would like to go back and definitely fix up. Big influence from Disgaea. Not gonna lie, very big influences from Disgaea. I think I mentioned in a previous session before that some of the characters that are named here, like Bale, that guy. I think that's the only 2 at the moment. They're characters from those stories that are based upon Disgaea classes. I like to think they're a step above fanfiction cringeworthy, but probably not. But right now, my main focus is the current 2 stories I got going on. I'm really enjoying doing. It's been a little bit since I wrote them, and I need to get back to them. I mean, I got the whole week off. I need to spend, like, set aside a couple hours to work on it. When it comes to writing stories for me, once I start, I really get into it. And can get a good depth into it. My biggest issue is not necessarily starting to write a part of the story. My biggest thing with writing stories is how am I starting the story itself. I've always had that issue of how does the story start. Once I get past that hurdle, I'm good. Like, I can write a good rough draft. And pretty good. And even go back to it multiple times at different points. As long as there's, like, big gaps. But actually, when I want to write a story for the first time, just the intro of a story has always been my hardest part. After that, I pretty got a good idea of where to go. Heck, I think there's some stories that I just stopped working on where... I can try to think where I was going with that train of thought. Shoot. I have such a short-term memory, I apologize. I can think of a couple cases, though, where there's story ideas that I would like to execute on. I just have no idea how to start them. But what I've been currently thinking about, this is my logic about writing stories, is I sit down and I write them. Going in fully well that, okay, this is the rough draft. Do a rough draft of the complete story. Then when you do the rewrite, that's when you start adding the details, finalizing it, and whatnot. And that's how I've been approaching stories as of late, whenever I do start writing them. But as, you know, past couple of months, I've been like, maybe I need like a dedicated laptop for writing stories. Maybe that would actually get me to sit down and actually write stories more often. It's just having a laptop rather than pen and paper. Because that's what I've been normally doing. That's actually all I've been doing is pen and paper. And I looked into it on Amazon and whatnot, and there's some... I think the cheapest one I saw was like $500, which I think might be alright. But then you know, like, other things come in life that takes priority. And I'm like, yeah... And I'm like, well, I can't even do, like, my next tax check. Sorry, drinking some water. And I can't even do, like, my next tax return check. Because that's going to... More than likely, I'm just going to put that straight to my car payment. And with that in mind, I'm also this year gonna try to cut back on expenses. Like, I really need to start saving some money to try to get my own place. Unless by some miracle I win the lottery. Which at the time of me doing this, it's pretty up there. The Powerball. I'm just hoarding everything right now. Let's see where we're at. Probably not even 100 yet. Oh, okay, cool. Now we can continue on with the story for a little bit. Don't know why I fell out of breath. I talk too much. Man, it's gonna be so weird not seeing the female, the Valkyries being in Disgaea 6. Unless they are, and I just haven't been keeping up with the news. Let me check that out, actually, real quick. Looking at the Disgaea wiki on the information. I don't know. Like, I have some doubts about Disgaea 6. That's not jiving with me. Ugh. Sorry, I got this water flavor that's kind of not agreeing with me. Warrior, Mage, Thief, Archer, Gunner, Magic Knight, Ninja, Apprentice, Succubus, Dragon, Horseman, other confirmed classes. Martial Archers, Samurai, Armor Knight, the female Armor Knight, yeah. I do like the crab monsters. That's pretty cool. That's a new class that's coming up for Disgaea 6. I know this is going to be odd to say about Disgaea 6, but I feel like the going beyond 9,999 just feels like a big number just to have a big number. Which is odd saying, because this guy has always been known to have a number that's a big number. But I don't know, it just seems tacked on to me. It shouldn't take too long to get Madeira. Well, I say that, but Madeiras is, puzzles. I mean, it shouldn't be too bad. It just takes a little bit. We're about an hour in. Okay. Well, see, I like to do both bad endings tonight if I can. Or in this session. Oh, excuse me. Hiccups. What I'm thinking next session is I'm going to do Superman. Homer doesn't look like he necessarily doesn't mind being around for that now. I think that's the two games I'm going to try to finish up. I want to try to get Superman out of the way and then try to get Sonic Boom out of the way. And then the two games I completely forgot about, King Arthur and Fallout 3. Like, Fallout 3 will be a bit of a longer game, too. I've actually debated if I count Fallout 3 for my RPG list or not. Like, I'm actually split on that one, funny enough. Like, on one hand, Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics, I have absolutely no problem putting out on my list whenever I get to those games. Like, no problem whatsoever. Fallout 3 and above? I don't know. It's weird. And then I'm like, well, a game like Kingdom Hearts, which is more action-oriented, I have no problem putting on my list at any point. And then there's Skyrim. Skyrim, or Elder Scrolls in general, I should say. If I were to play those games for the list, I would have no issues putting them on the list. And Fallout 3 kind of uses that same... I don't know, it's weird. I think at the end of the day, I would. Because they also have that legacy history of the previous games being RPGs. I'm actually thinking about head right now about list order for those games. Funny enough. I think without question, I would put this version of Disgaea the lowest out of any Disgaea game on this list when it's all said and done. But at the end of the day, it is still fundamentally Disgaea 1. So it would rank higher than other games, but it would definitely be my lowest ranking Disgaea game on the list for sure. Just for the sheer disappointment about what this game was built up as. And I wasn't expecting a full-blown remake. But I was expecting more. I really am curious about the development cycle for this particular version of the game. Like, was it rushed? Did they have a low budget? Was it like a different studio or a B team? Like, I don't know. Like, at some points, it's like, oh, rad. They made the original Disgaea 1 Majin. You know, the Disgaea 1 Majin and not did any other version. They gave them HD sprites. That's cool. And then, like, other moments like, well, they replaced this monster with this monster. But they didn't go all the way with it. It's a mess. But again, like I mentioned, at the end of the day, this is still Disgaea 1 at its core. Those are some tiny swords, I forgot about them. And that's another thing, too. Just like little things like that, like the weapons not matching up to what they look like in Disgaea 1. Like, they literally looked at what they had, and just replaced it, even if it didn't make any sense. And then you have things like Mid-Boss being, you know, Mid-Boss finally getting HD graphics. HD sprites. And then again, you get things like, oh, we're adding Asagi and the Prism Rangers as extra characters. And Asagi doesn't even have any special skills. Like, I don't know, was it rushed? I just don't know. To be fair, I haven't looked into it. Every time I hear that sound effect, I don't know why I think the TV's loud, but it's just my headphones. Which these are very nice headphones. I swear I don't remember the beginning of the song being in the original game. It's cool. I just don't remember it. No, wait, that's... wait. Actually need to go join the Disgaea Reddit, now that I'm thinking about it. I actually do have a Reddit account. I don't use it too often. I actually haven't posted anything at all on my Reddit account. I just kind of lurk and follow things. I used to actually be part of a Wii U fan base, dedicated fan base. I kind of opted out of that, the Discord at the very least. Because I remember telling myself, I need to be in more Discord groups. I think that would be fun, and I never got around to it. Like, I joined a Wii U, like a Wii U fan group Discord, and just never did anything with it at all. And even then, I don't even have a Discord on right now. I have Discord on my phone too, but currently I don't have my phone. It's in the shop. Hopefully I get that back tomorrow, but we'll see. Hopefully all it is the cracked screen, but that's what I've been told. But, I mean, you just never know with these things. I don't think I can... Oh, yeah, I can. Yep, the tiredness is starting to set in, that's for sure. I've been up since, a little before noon. Kind of overslept, actually. Try not to do that next couple, the rest of my days off. Like, yeah, it's fine to oversleep a little bit, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I want to do things too. But ever since I got my vacation started, I've been doing nothing but oversleeping. And again, I don't need to do that. I need to go with the mindset in my head when I go to sleep that, okay, don't oversleep. Yeah, you can sleep a little bit more than what you normally do when you're, you know, because truth be told, I kind of don't get the normal amount of sleep I should be getting. Which is probably why whenever I do get my days, like my days off between, you know, my normal days off, I tend to sleep a little bit more than I should. And honestly, I know the old saying is everybody should get 8 hours of sleep, but that's not true. Like, there's been research at this point where it really depends on person to person. With me, I've gone on days with 4 hours of sleep. And while that's not ideal, I've been able to make it through a normal day just fine. I feel like 7 hours is probably good enough for me to be completely fine. And I actually need to test that out during this week. Heck, I might even say 6 hours might be completely fine. But I don't know, you know, your body's always changing. I'll be 31 this year, Jesus Christ. It's always changing. I was just thinking about the other day, too. I'm like, man. 10 years ago, I did not want to do anything with politics whatsoever. And now it's kind of like, I got to the point, like, I have to be knowledgeable on this. Did I, Oh, never mind. I'm not going to go into detail about that, though. It's 2021. Oh, this is actually my first 2021 stream, actually. Because, my end of the year 2020 stream didn't make it past, the new year. Or didn't make it to the new year. So, yeah, I completely slipped my mind. Yeah, this is first, 2021 stream. But yeah, unfortunately, it's... At one, like, there's a point where I was like, I wish I could go back to not caring about politics. But then I realized, ideally that would be nice, but I think it's not good to have that certain mindset. I don't know. It's a person-by-person basis. But hey, you know, we're here for gaming, right? We're here for the Disgaea. I don't know if it will ever come up in these streams, but, I will say, I do not mind politics coming up as, talking points. As long as we have peaceful debates. Like, there's a difference between being a little heated. Like, being a little heated and then just, like, attacking a person for their opinions. Like, there is nothing wrong with getting a little heated during discussions. That's just me, personally. I don't know why I'm talking to you. But, when it gets to the point where, you know, you're going after a person because of their character, that's not warranted, then that's where I have to put my foot down, but talking about politics is fine, in my book. Like, if it comes up, it comes up. I'm not gonna put that down. But at the same time, I don't fault anybody who doesn't want to not talk about that kind of stuff during a stream. Like, that's their downtime. They just want to sit back and relax with a group of people and just, you know, have a good time. And I completely understand that. What a wide array of discussions were going on tonight. Dolphin EX. It is nice to be able to skip all these. Because in the original, you actually could not skip the final cutscene of each story, and... Well, actually, in general, you could not skip any cutscene that happens after you beat the stage. You couldn't beat the episode previews. You couldn't skip the beginning of each episode chapter intro thingy. Oh, anybody who needs a gun. No, okay. I could probably sell that one. Yeah, we got Flan back. You never know. You just never know. Alright, right. Oh, mine can heal a little bit. think the blood got censored here in this version. And I'm looking at it. Interesting. Is he, Oh, no, he's not. Okay. I was curious if Lon was his mentor. Swordbreaker. Nothing really too major has been going on, really, since last stream. Everybody in the family's still good health. Had a little bit of a scare that happened, but thankfully nothing came from it. And that's referred more towards COVID than anything. Yeah, it was more, of course, COVID. But nobody in the family's got it. Knock on wood. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm definitely starting to feel it. But I got a persevere. I want to try to get this other ending. Some of the Flash videos from the previous team is up, you know, starting to go on YouTube. And I've been doing 2 a day with those. I just didn't want to overflow the channel with, you know, in one day with so many Flash games. Because I like to divide them up. I like to divide them up by game. And, I actually set myself to do a little challenge this year. And I'm going to see if, how long I can keep it up. I'm not going to say what it is. It's just like a little personal challenge that I'm going to challenge myself. But going back to the Flash stuff, if I'm not mistaken, all the Flash games that me and Homer stream together, every single one of them will be uploaded on the 20th of this month, if I'm not mistaken. Because again, I didn't want to overload the channel with just every single one of them on one day. And I think two a day's been fine. But anything that's coming during that, that might happen to go up, like, for the example, this stream, it's not gonna, I mean, I'm not gonna wait till after all the Flash stuff is done. This will go up at, either the next day or a couple days from now with this. And I'll go with any video that I happen to do in between all the Flash stuff getting uploaded. Because during this week, I want to sit down and actually do some Let's Play format videos. Get those going again. What am I doing? I get distracted so easily. Yeah. I like black cherry water flavoring, but this Food Line one's not... I don't agree with it. My mom actually got that for me for a stocking stuffer. They actually are more... Because it's kind of funny. They, growing up, we always shopped at Walmart. Which is, hey, where I work at right now. Not the same one we went to growing up, but, they were always big on shopping at Walmart, but ever since they moved to the different county they moved to, the Walmart closest to them was not really good. So they kind of really been shopping Food Line there more often than not. But, you know, thank God my parents are logical when it comes to this virus thing. Even my stepdad, you know, he's like, oh, you know, I can't wait for, you know, I stop wearing these masks and whatnot. But even he is responsible. He won't go into a store without a mask. I think if anything in my life, my whole life, I am so thankful to the family I'm born into. Like, I could not ask for a better family. If anything else, if I'm to never get anything in life, I am super thankful for the family I have. Now, I would love to have more things in life. Like, I would love to have, you know, many things happen. But if nothing ever comes with, you know, in my lifetime, I am always grateful for the family I have. Like, I am, if nothing else, I am alright because of the family I have. Which, unfortunately, not everybody can say that. And I do, you know, truly do feel for those people. And in that regard, I am completely blessed where I am in life. I should say, I completely thankful where I am in life. But at the same time, I can improve. Like, I completely am not ignorant to where I'm at in life. Me, personally. I certainly have plenty of room for improvement. Which I am trying, and I think I'm succeeding. Like, heck, last year, you know... Well, no, it was a year before, wasn't it? 2019, you know, yeah, it was more 2019 when I got my own place. Well, my own place, rental-wise, but I do want to get my own place, you know, start building up towards that. One step at a time, though. Who knows? A lot can happen in 1 year. A lot can certainly happen in 1 year. Let's see how many games I can beat on stream this year. Let me see how many games I can add to my RPG list. Oh, that's something I can talk about. I actually bought a, pretty sure it's Game Informer. Yeah, Game Informer magazine. Not too long ago. It actually isn't, got it in the mail. Unfortunately, it rained and it kind of got water damaged a little bit, which sucks. But, it's actually, like, their top 100 RPGs of all time. And it's a newer one. Because, it has, some newer games on the front cover. Pretty cool front cover, actually. Have not took a look at it yet. I'm actually thinking about, like, doing a riff on that on stream or something. I think that would be pretty fun. Again, what am I doing? Hey, we're caught up to where we were before. But yeah, I wanna try to do that like a riff on that live at some point. I just don't know how to go about that. Because I would like to display the magazine somehow. But if I take pictures of it, then I'm gonna know what the content is gonna be like. I don't know. I might have to compromise on that. But I think that's definitely something to riff on. I wonder if, like... Sorry, looking up something here. Alright, it's from 2018. They actually have that list live, it looks like. Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm gonna save this. And then I can just have the magazine to decide. Okay, okay. The feature originally appeared in issue 290 of Game Informer. Yep, okay, yep, that's the cover that I have. Okay. So, the list is 20... What was it, 2018? January 1st, 2018, so... Remake wasn't even out. Okay. Okay, yeah, alright. I got that page saved, so we'll take a look at that, Yeah, maybe next session. Maybe I'll just do that. I might actually put a RPG song music list together for that too.
I'm taking everything as promised.
You can. I won't be able.
Don't.
Wait, you will.
Yes, I would like to save the game. We're hour and 40 minutes in, probably. About an hour and 50 minutes in. It's only 2 more episodes. Oh, right, okay. I was gonna say, I don't remember what chapter 4 was, but now I remember. Which this wasn't too bad, if I'm remembering. Oh yeah, like one of the first grind spots. Not the greatest, but hey, it is a grind spot. must be really more talkative than lately. I feel like I'm out of breath. And it's not too far from now to get our last special skill. Also, I don't mind, you know, being a little more quiet during streams. Not to say, you know, I love chatting with people during streams. That's not quite right, or not quite big enough, but yeah, I don't mind doing like quieter streams where I'm just playing the game and just relaxing and chilling and just making comments here and there. And at the same time, I don't mind having conversations with people. Like, one of my favorite stream sessions I ever had was, actually when a couple of my buddies were in chat, and we were just... It was during a Disgaea stream, and we were just chatting. Like, that was a fun session. Rising Tomahawk. Okay, so it was this map. Okay. Oh, Fawn can actually reach over there. Oh, she can actually. I love that portrait. I think it's one of my favorite portraits in Disgaea. It's just the pumpkins. I think these guys always had the lollipops in their sprites, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think it was ever a cigarette. I think it's always been a lollipop. But I could be wrong on that one. Alright, go get him, Laharo. I just don't feel like summoning anybody else. I swear the other Reapers had a HD sprites of those, but I guess not, because they would have been used here if they did. So this is the episode where we get the ending, and then we'll call it a session. The only thing that's gonna take a while with this is just the Invincible map. I guess this one can take a little bit too. Which one's the ally? It's that one, okay. Yeah, probably loaded too many people, but that's okay. Dang it. No fun allowed. And can you imagine if this guy at 1 had the special class abilities from 2 onward? I can't reach it. Oh well. Air rear. I can do that. Ooh, a new longsword we never got. Got a gladiator. We'll hang on to it. Even with Laharl's stats being cut for a little bit, it's still not gonna be too much of a hassle. Terrible cold. We could sell those. for $100. Yeah, this is gonna take just a little bit. I haven't met a Nekomata class, haven't I? No. I like them. They're pretty cool. Tomboy class. I think, if I'm not mentioning it, if I'm not mistaken, I should say, I think they're what do you call it? They're not promotional artwork. They're rough draft. I don't know what you call it. I think they're actually uncensored. Funny enough. Heck, it might be their promotional artwork too. Ah, this ain't gonna be enough, but oh well. If I'm not misremembering, I think Nekomatas are like really good in Disgaea 3. But I think they were a DLC in Disgaea 3 as well. Yeah, they were a DLC with Adele and Rosalind, if I'm not mistaken. Get up some weapon level. This is actually a good spot to do your weapon and mastery if you want to. Disgaea 3 is also a good one that I'm looking forward to streaming at some point. Just because I never really played much of the Vita port. I do have the Vita version because I have a PlayStation TV. And originally it was not compatible with it, but later on NIS did make a patch for it where it was compatible for PlayStation TV. And I played a little bit of that, but I never played it fully. Never played the Disgaea 4 Vita version as well, but that's got a PS4 version that I want to get at some point is for Disgaea 4. That has the Vita exclusive stuff that I've never even touched. And even still, I have there's stuff that I haven't even touched in the Disgaea 3 Vita version that was added for that game. Alright, cool. Was it Ice Queen? I think Ice Queen's the final one. I actually need to start looking at, well, no, not necessarily. I was gonna say, I need to start looking at the equipment to make sure I'm not missing anything for the item completion. But, I'm gonna save that for later. Worry about that later on. Man, I remember when Tsunami Bomb was on this stage. I actually found, I don't know if I ever mentioned this, I actually found their CD at a Goodwill, Tsunami Bomb, which includes the song they used for Disgaea. So that was actually pretty nice to find it at a Goodwill. And you best believe I have that ripped and other music on that CD on my PC. Why is he going way over there? Who are you chasing? Oh, Matt guy, that's who you're chasing. That's actually a viable strategy you could use in the Disgaea games. If you just have like low-level characters as bait, AI usually goes after them first. Usually. Alright, cool. And we got a new item.
Forgive me. Please spare my life. I beg you.
Yeah.
Wait! What? I understand how you're feeling, but you don't have to kill him.
If you don't kill guys like this when you get the chance, then they always come back with a vengeance. Understand?
Considering giving D2, that didn't happen.
No.
Did not
that's
happen.
Not true. Can't you see that he wants to repent for his sins?
Yeah, right. Just stay out of my way.
If you plan on killing him, then you have to go through me first.
You serious?
I'm serious.
Hey, what's that over there?
Huh?
Gotcha.
Just kill Swan right there.
This is what happens when you try messing with me. I might as well kill the prince too.
It's like, yeah, no, might as well.
The world is mine! I'm the heroine now!
Alright, that's the ending. We'll just let that play out. And then we can buy the song at the music shop now. Cool. Okay, so we got 4 endings. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more to go. But yeah, after this, we'll call it a session. It's been fun. Just to sit back and chill. Chat a little bit. So, yeah, I think I decided next stream we are going to do a, top 100 riff. I think that'll be pretty silly to look at. Actually, we'll try to pull put together a playlist of, random, RPG music together just for it. And I won't know if it necessarily will match up with anything on that list, but yeah, I think it'll be a good time. I think I'll do that next session or next stream. I do. I have the magazine, and then I have the that website to stream it from. See if anything's changed between the two. So yeah, that's what I'll do tomorrow at some point. Tonight, tomorrow, I don't know. Time zones. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, it's starting to really hit me now. It's 3 a.m. my end now. But still, you know, 2-hour session. So, not exactly sure where to go with... Once you do the post-game stuff, you start just going in all kinds of different directions with this guy. You can focus on one thing, you can focus on many things. It's what I really like about Disgaea. It's all over the place. And it's kind of funny, as complex it is, Disgaea 1 is actually the simpler one out of all the other ones in the series. Captain Gordon. You know what? We might go after the Human Conquest ending next. Next time we stream Disgaea. I think that'll be the next step up, yeah. And that'll give me access to grinding for money again, so yeah. Try to beef up the equipment a little bit. Excuse me. Well, let me go ahead and do the outro here, too. Thanks for everybody who came out and watched the stream for a little bit, even though, even for, you know, for even a little bit of time. It's always appreciated when people come out and check out what's going on with old Digimon Pal. And thanks to anybody who catches the replay on YouTube later on. If I could provide some sort of entertainment to anybody, then I feel like I've done my job in life. Even if you make fun of me, you know, if I'm putting a smile on your face, and again, I feel like I've done something right. So we are done for at the moment for killing allies, but we'll have to be doing that again at some point. I actually have to be careful about that too when doing the good ending, because I thought I actually got the good ending before, and we ended up getting the normal ending. Do I actually have to start? I guess I do. How do you do the... before I end it, I want to check something real quick. Oh, I know how. You got to do the skull things to unlock Etno mode. That's right. Okay. That's right. I remember that. Alright, anyway. Thanks again. This has been Digimon Pal, and next stream we are going to do a top 100 RPG riff. And that should be fun. But till then, take it easy, and have a fantastic time out there, and be safe. Most importantly, be safe.